What we're looking at is a Korean hornbeam, and we're in the middle of October, and this one is starting to change color. Well, I wanted to do this a little bit earlier, but I wanted to show you the pruning technique for deciduous plants just before it changes color. So different times of the year we prune differently. Now, or it should have been a couple weeks ago before it changed color, prune just lightly so that we kind of have the shape, but try to keep as much of the foliage as possible, because the foliage changes color, and so you want to maximize the foliage. So just prune lightly. Or better yet, if you had done this way ahead, you wouldn't be in this situation. But anyway, don't get in the habit of pruning these the same way every year or every time of the year, because now they're gonna start to drop their leaves, but there is a good possibility of getting spectacular colors. Not every year, and I don't know what makes it work well, but one year I had some that went from yellow to orange to well, dark red. So see what I did or didn't do, I didn't prune heavier. So the point I'm trying to make with this chapter is vary your pruning technique based on what are the needs at the time. So we are in the fall, second week of October. It's been warm. Yesterday was in the 80s, but it's going to start to change. And then hopefully with the change, you'll get this spectacular coloring. But you won't if you keep pruning it the same way you did in the spring, which was usually heavy. Well, in the spring you prune heavy and it comes right back. But now it's not. It's going to hopefully change color and drop. So as we watch this slowly turn, I'm going to say goodbye for now. So the point I was trying to make is vary your pruning technique based on the needs of the time. So there's a lot of extra branches, extra this and that, but I wanted to keep all the foliage that I could. So after it falls off, then we go back to styling bonsai. But until then, let's just cross our fingers and let's see if we luck out with a spectacular color. So this was the Korean hornbeam, and I've seen times when they could be spectacular. And other times, unfortunately, it just falls off. Yes, so this coloring is, I don't know what the scientific reasoning for it, because I've seen where I have two same species side by side, one color up spectacularly, another one nothing. So anyway, so this is part of the fun of the bonsai. So this was, hopefully you enjoyed this little short chapter, and the main emphasis was to vary your pruning technique based on the time of the year and what you're trying to accomplish. So anyway, this is Hiro saying goodbye. I'll see you again real soon in another chapter. So I'm waiting for a nice cold snap. That seems to trigger coloring.